Happy New Year to all, and to all a Happy New Year. I am C the Character. C the Character, never the amateur, always comfortable in front of a camera. I will be vlogging throughout the year. I plan to be as open and as loving as I can possibly be, but at the same time, I am not gonna back down from the points I like to make. So starting off with, I'm gonna talk about two kind of ships: friendships and relationships. Two of these things people like to be dominant in, and sometimes people build the wrong ones. I'm gonna break this down in metaphors. To me, I feel like we all meet on the docking point of life. Upon this docking point in life, where we meet the people we seem to get on with best. In doing that, we will build our friendships and relationships. Now, to me, you can meet one person and build a very strong friendship, or you can meet 5 people and build an equally strong friendship. Now, the one thing that makes a friendship is the strength that you put behind it. So no matter how bad the wind blows, no matter how hard the rain hits, no matter what tides, no matter what chop hits your friendship, you will always overcome. Some of you make plank ships. A plank ship is where you basically meet someone with nothing more in common than you said hello to each other. Y'all step into the sea thinking y'all gonna sail somewhere, and you end up going nowhere. But the brightest thing to having a plank ship is, at some point, you meet a friendship. Friendships sail along, pull you on board, and show you what a real friendship's supposed to look like. Not to mention, another thing y'all need to look out for is fake friendships. How many of you have ever been in a situation where you're the only one putting in the effort to build your friendship? You're the only one texting, calling, leaving Facebook wall posts, tweeting the person, hollering on Instagram. You're the only one putting in the work, yet your friend is just completely ignoring you. That's because they're not really a friend. It's a fake friendship. You're the only one building. And with that being said, the ship is most likely finna sink. But when it does sink, once again, real friendships roll by. Those are the ones that pull you on board and once again show you what a real friendship should be. Just have faith. One rolls along every now and then. I have a few friends, very small circle, and I know I can call them for anything. Not what a pictured friend is supposed to be. Some of you believe you're supposed to have a friend that's always gonna give you money when you ask for it. Always say you can sleep at their house every time you ask. That's not friendship. Real friends are the ones that are always there for you exactly when you need them. They're also ones you don't take full advantage of. So if you know you have a friend that will buy things for you every now and then, small things like food. If you know you got a friend that'll open up their house to you every now and then when you got nowhere to sleep, it's a beautiful thing. But don't overstay your welcome. Remember, your friends have lives of their own too, but a strong friendship will only show you what it's worth when you realize your own worth and what the people you are friends with are worth. Now let's move on to a bigger situation: relationships. Now, building a relationship is a lot more complex than building a friendship, but the one thing everybody seems to mess up on when building a relationship is rushing right into it. The whole point of building a relationship is to build something based on the common things we all need in a relationship: trust, respect, love, honesty. A lot of the times y'all just build relationships because you feel like it's something to do for the time being. Some of y'all end up with weak relationships that sink before you set out on sea. But there's one thing you always have to realize when building a relationship with someone new. How many times has this happened to you? You're in a relationship, it goes downhill. 6 months down the line, you haven't called them, they haven't called you. You're basically in a new place in your life. You're ready to start dating. You meet someone, they like you, you like them, you've met their friends, they've met your friends, and all of a sudden your ex pops up. I like to call exes mermaids. They pop up looking mythical and beautiful at the time because you're remembering how great the relationship was in the beginning. They get to talking. What are they saying? All the love notes they used to write, all the kisses, all the hugs, the love making, everything hits your mind at one time. And just like a mermaid, they draw you in. They bring you down to that deep, 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 deep deep side of the ocean. That part of the ocean where you don't see nothing, but then put it into perspective. Snap out of it. All those things said before meant nothing because they left you where you were left. 6 months having to rebuild your life. Meeting someone new, meeting their friends, them meeting your friends, everybody getting to know one another. And then your ex pops up thinking that they can come up and just swoop you up again. Ain't gonna happen. Let that mermaid swim back down. Don't be drawn into the lies and deceit that was once there before. Not to mention other sea creatures that will bug your life. I like to call the outsider's views the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster is basically your friends and your family. What do your friends and your family do? Judge who you're dating. Sometimes they just got everything bad to say. I don't think that person's good enough for you. I feel you could do a whole lot better. But they seem to forget that they're not the ones that built the relationship with the person that you're seeing. You did. You're the reason that person is in your life. You brought them closer to you. Once you reach that level of closure, they came into your life. Focus on your ships. 2015. Don't go rushing into ships. Build them. With that being said, I am C the Character, never the amateur, always comfortable in front of the camera. This is my first vlog. Peace.